Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of May 2014. Remember, this is a general reading. Let's start immediately with the opening, which sets the tone for the rest of the reading. And then we have Babalu, we have the Outcast, and we have Oshumare. Notice that all of them are upside down, which is letting us know that there's going to be a lot of osogbo, a lot of obstacles, a lot of threats, a lot of negative, chaotic energy manifesting during the month of May. So there's going to be a lot of disarray during this time of the year. We have to be careful because this energy is going to bring to us diseases, Babalu, because it's upside down, highly probable a lot of wars, impulsiveness, a lot of impulsiveness. So it's going to bring a lot of impulsiveness. So we have to be very aware that it's highly probable that there's going to be a lot of coups or civil wars, whatever you want to call it. This kind of energy, very aggressive energy during the month of May 2014. So we're going to start seeing more countries getting in this mood of war, civil war, all this kind of stuff. Diseases, we're going to start seeing diseases that are related with the skin. Also water and skin diseases. And when I say water diseases, I'm talking about animals dying in the water, things like that, or diseases that are transmitted through the water, and skin diseases, diseases that are transmitted via the air. Skin diseases like furuncles, pustules, all this kind of stuff is like blisters. They look like blisters, and they're going to start someplace around like Europe. I don't know if it is going to be Eastern Europe, India, that part of the world. That's how it feels. That's what it looks like. This kind of diseases, this looks like leprosy, but it's not leprosy. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry it sounds very scary, but that's what I'm picking up, and that's what the cards are talking about. This is the kind of energy that we're going to start seeing during May 2014. May 2014. Here we have the rest part of the reading. We have the astrological cards. Before I start, I want to remember you that Mars is retrograde till May 19. We have Pluto and Saturn retrograde throughout the month of May 2014. Keeping that in mind, my astrological friends, let's go immediately with this. We have the Tower representing Mars, Scorpio, and Capricorn. We have the Prince of Wands or Page representing the Chariot of Sagittarius with Jupiter and the north node of the Moon. So notice that the focus during the month of May is going to be related with loss and spirituality, religions. Therefore, we're going to start seeing governments highly probable collapsing, or laws that are very rigid, very strict, that are going to collapse. They're going to change. Also things related with religious figure, important people related with the world of religion that might collapse. Not only that, the whole world is going to be looking at religion, spirituality. The concentration is going to be there. Loss, because it's Sagittarius, but things related with loss and spirituality are going to be the main topic. But the tarot cards are saying that the world is going to be shaken, is going to be trembling. Things are going to fall apart, collapse. The tarot card. Things are very rigid. So therefore, we're going to start seeing laws that are going to start falling apart. It could mean also governments that are going to fall, or also not only political figures, but also religious people, important religious figures around the world. There might be like some kind of scandal, whatever it is, that might bring them down to the knees. So we have to pay attention to, because that's what the tarot cards are talking about. Well, we have the rest of the reading here. We have here the Seven of Staff. The Seven of Staff or wand is letting us know that the first week of May is a week that everything goes out of control. It go into total disarray. Is things that cannot be contained anymore. So that means that the economy, the financial situation is going to get out of hand again. Is going to be manifested, is going to be obvious, is going to get out of hand. It also means that it's going to be very difficult to contain and control any kind of upheaval if the people or the nation stands against the government. It's going to be very difficult to contain the people. Things are going to get out of hand. That's the energy manifesting during 2014, the first 8 days. Then the second week of May 2014, what we have here is, again, the very simple put, things get out of hand, and now the boat is sinking. The economy sinks, the government sinks. That means that highly probably there are going to be some countries around the world that they sink, they fall, whatever word you want to use, or which one is your predilect choice, is things are sinking. That's the main energy here, sinking. Things are sinking. Then by the third week of May 2014, what we have is a pursuit of just dreams. And it's just dreams. It's like we say in Spanish, it's like trying to build castles in the skies, okay? Trying to build castles in the skies. That's the kind of energy that we are seeing during this time of the year. So we're going to start seeing a lot of people, political, even probably religious people, making promises that are not very realistic, okay? Very unrealistic proposals, measures are going to be the order of the day during this time of May 2014, the third week. By the last week of May, things get out of hand. Things get again out of hand. The beast, there is no strength. The beast take over. It could be this specter of depression, of a war, whatever it is going to take over a nation or the world. There is something that is going to take over. Is strengthless. That's a kind of sensation. Hopelessness, we could say that, even if it's not the star. But we can see that finally the situation cannot be contained and it take over. There's no more strength to keep things at bay. Everything gets out of hand. That's technically. So notice the dynamic that we're having here. So when we put together very vertical and horizontal lines, this is what we have. We have things are getting out of hand, and then we start seeing promises, but they're just promises. They're not realistic, very unrealistic. So we have to pay attention what is going to happen around the world, because we're going to start seeing religious people and politicians, United Nations, whatever it is, making promises that are very unrealistic. Things are going to get out of hand, and the economy, the finances, they collapse, they sink, they get out of control, and it creates the existential vortex, what I call the existential vortex, and it's going to bring a lot of transformation. A lot of things are going to start changing. This is the tarot card of the death. Changes and transformation, highly related with number 3 of coins, which means things that are related with job. So we're going to start seeing that all this dynamic is technically going to kill whatever good job is left. Okay, so it sounds like a Great Depression is cooking and the tarot cards are announcing it. To be honest, that's what it sounds like, a Great Depression. And all this kind of stuff are going to be replaced with a job or something that is mediocre. That's what the tarot cards are announcing for May 2014. We have what I call the trilogy. And the trilogy is composed by the Strength. We have the Knight of Wands. and the devil. And what is going to happen is that things are going to get out of hand, and we're going to start seeing nations, countries, towns, whatever it is, the politicians, economies, whatever it is, they're going to start trying to create, to pass laws or projects or whatever it is, new projects. And we're going to start seeing that. But there are like new ideas, new things. The only thing that is going to create is more attachments, more slavery. Things are going to get out of hand, and this is what is going to cause. We're going to start seeing the emergence of new projects, new things that are going to enslave people more. It could be more into debt, or it could also mean that is going to emerge a type of government that is kind of despotism or fascist, or along that line, like totalitarian. That kind of government might also emerge during May 2014 in many countries. We're going to start seeing this because it's going to enslave people. Whatever it is, the project that is going to emerge is going to enslave people, make them slaves. It could be a huge debt that make the country a slave to something, a new project that make slaves out of the people or the country. But that's the kind of energy that we're going to start seeing. And then we have here the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Staff or Wands, is letting us know that things are going to get out of hand, and they're going to be laws, projects, whatever it is, to solve the problem. But it's not going to solve the problem. It's going to leave it the same way or make it worse. Technically speaking, that's what the tarot cards are saying. We have the Six of Cups letting us know with the Seven of Cups that they're going to be loans are going to be made, loans or projects, whatever it is. But this is just dreams. They're not very realistic. And we know that what is going to happen is going to attach people to more debt, make them more slave, the nation, whatever it is. So we have to be very, very, very careful. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to France, Germany, these countries that they seem to be okay for now. It's highly probable during the month of May, all this is going to get out of hand for May. I mean France and Germany. I won't be surprised if the economy finally collapses for these two countries. I won't be surprised if the economy collapses for even England. I won't be surprised if the economy collapses in the United States during the month of May. I won't be surprised if the worldwide economy collapses during the time of the year. And I won't be surprised if a lot of type of governments start emerging that are very leftist. Okay? This kind of energy is the one that the tarot cards are pointing towards during May 2014. Okay, now we have the last part of the reading. This is what I used to give advice or warnings. We have Saint Genevieve, the Queen of Staff. We have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins make us remember remind us what the Bible says about Jesus, that he made the miracle with the fish and the bread. Notice that it's upside down. So it's letting us know that there's hunger coming. I don't want to be negative, but we have to be honest. California is going through a really huge drought. Brazil is going through a very huge drought. And we have to be also aware that in England there is a a lot of floods. So there's going to be a shortage of food. I'm sorry, but we're going to be very realistic. And then Saint Genevieve is a saint that is related with healing and the gift of prophecy. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is letting us know that there is it could be two people, two nations, or two hemispheres together in peace. Notice that that Saint Genevieve is looking toward this tarot card, and what is letting us know that we really need to set aside our differences. We really need to get together like brothers. We need to really make peace with each other. Otherwise, we're going to start seeing all this calamity happening to every single one of us. We're going to plunge into this chaos that the tarot cards are talking about. The tarot cards are technically letting us know that we really need to get together like brothers and pray, whatever you want to call it, get together, pray under the same faith. And when I say under the same faith, it doesn't mean that all of you are going to become Pentecostal, Buddhist, or whatever it is. It only means that we all have to hold our hands together and technically speaking, sing Kumbaya. Technically speaking, we have to remember that we are all brothers, we are all sisters, we are here in the same planet, and we need to learn to respect each other and live together in peace. Okay? We are bringing this to each other. We really need to change our mentality. And that's my advice and my warning for you for May 2014.